Let's take a look here at Azure OpenAI Service, which is an API that allows you to deploy, use, and manage multiple OpenAI large language models. And so the idea is that once you spin up the service, you'll have an API key, you'll have a few different endpoints. And what's really interesting that I found out when utilizing this is that the OpenAI Python library, which is specifically for OpenAI's platform, is the same library you're going to use to interact with Azure's OpenAI service. So it's really interesting that they did not make that a separate plugin, which kind of indicates to you how close OpenAI is with Microsoft. But just remember that OpenAI is not owned by Microsoft, but they have strong ties there together. So in the left-hand side there, you can see, I'll get my pen tool out here, you can see that we are creating a new client using our endpoint and API key. We're doing some chat completion, and so we are utilizing GPT 3.5 Turbo. Here's our series of messages that is going to go, and it's going to return back completion. Okay, so just understand that when you see chat completion like this, and we see a series of messages, we have to, if we want to do it again, we literally call this again and then feed in the next message below it, which is how these things work. But anyway, in order to use the OpenAI LLMs, you need to first deploy it within the Azure OpenAI Studio. For whatever reason, they changed it. So before it used to just be the OpenAI service. You say, I want to deploy this model, and then you'd be able to utilize it. But now it has to be in the Azure OpenAI Studio. We can also deploy these models in the Azure AI Studio, but we're just going to focus on Azure OpenAI Studio for now, okay?